Twisted Sister was the band that wasn't going to take it. Though with 5 guys dressed in their finest drag, the band looked like they took it all the time.
The reason I wore those outfits, I believe, had some severe psychological problems. I mean, I would walk around the streets like that, literally with heels and stockings and hot pants on, and makeup, and I was looking for trouble.
Soon enough, every night brought in a new ruckus.
I would be off the stage in the audience fighting with somebody in the crowd. You know, what would basically go down is we'd be performing, and then someone would see this guy standing there with makeup and lingerie and fishnet stockings and yell, "Hey, you fag!" And of course, I'd become indignant. You know, like, what was he supposed to call me, macho?
But things weren't over yet. In 1985, Dee got himself into an even bigger free-for-all, this time in front of a Senate subcommittee and a loose collection of conservative women known as the PMRC. They were the housewives that decided rock and roll needed to be rated. They also accused our hero of crooning about the pleasures of S&M. When Dee tried to defend the allegations, he got the 5th degree from fun-loving senator guy Al Gore.
The fan club is called the SMF Friends of Twisted Sister.
And what does SMF stand for when it's spelled out?
It stands for the Sick Friends of Twisted Sister.
Is this also a Christian group?
I don't believe that profanity has anything to do with Christianity. Thank you.
As a result of the hearings, rock and roll's more off-colored acts were officially labeled. But by 1987, it no longer seemed to matter. By that time, Dee was coming to the end of his musical career. After more than 10 bruising years fighting their way past the naysayers, Twisted Sister, in the end, had no one left to fight but each other.
When I left Twisted Sister, I didn't play for like 5 years. When I just started playing again, out there in the Midwest, or wherever I was, down in Texas, there were literally a handful of people, and the last time I played was like in a Coliseum. And here I was like in a minivan at a club playing for an empty house. And those were truly low points because I didn't want to, and who wants to see it go back to that? I wanted to go so far back that you're like starting from scratch again. That was tough.
So where is he now?
Get your ass in that club. Get in there. One of the things I've gotten involved in, and it's always been a love of mine, is radio. Me and a microphone are friends. You know if it ain't metal! Now I've got a nationally syndicated show. I'm on in like 65 cities so far. It's called The House of Hair with Dee Snider. 2 hours a week of 80s, well not 80s, sort of like retro hair bands and heavy metal.
But nothing tops the story of Captain Howdy.
Scary.
That's Captain Howdy. He's the chummy new neighbor in Strangeland, a film straight from the soiled noggin of yours truly.
I wrote Strangeland. I star in Strangeland as Captain Howdy, who is the schizophrenic sexual sadist. So much flesh, so little time. It's a stretch, I know, but work with me.
And for a guy who spent the better part of a decade wearing ladies' pleasure pants, nothing about the future seems too far-fetched. It's just the past that Dee still has to explain.
My son, Cody, turns to me and said, "Dad, is it true you used to be a transsexual?" And I said, "No, son. Daddy was a transvestite. There's a big difference. See, if I was a transsexual, you wouldn't be here."